Sync to Sync family, it's your girl B. If you want more information about us, log on to www.sync2sync.tv.com. Also on Instagram and Twitter at Sync2Sync.TV. Honorable, chopping it up.
Yeah, man, we in the building live, you know.
Listen, he's a businessman. Listen, we talk dollars over here because it makes what? Sense.
Sin.
What? Tell us how important it is to have that business background, that business knowledge, and also to get involved with someone, because there's a lot of people that is out there and they're trying to find their way in the music industry, and it's some people that will literally rip you to shreds. You think you have this awesome deal and you waiting on your paycheck, and they're like, no, remember that gold chain? Yeah, that's your paycheck. Remember that car that was in your video? That was your paycheck. Let's speak on that.
Well, I feel like it's always good to have proper management and proper, consultant, someone that can really be honest and truthful to you where this music is concerned. And a lot of artists nowadays, they get blind by the glitz and the glamour and certain things, But like I say, to each his own. But I feel like we as artists nowadays, we have the opportunities to become millionaires. So I think we should do our due diligence and research, more about the business aspect. Make sure your publishing is intact.
Right.
Make sure your writers are intact. Make sure, the business part of you being an artist, not just be an artist, but the business part of it,
right.
Try to educate
and the
yourself.
mentoring aspect. That mentoring is important.
Well, you must know that. You remember one time record labels used to have an artist development department.
Right.
They don't have that no more. No, Instagram become your artist
Pretty
development
much.
department.
Pretty much.
Social media. So a lot of artists sometimes they try to learn from what they see other artists are doing.
Right.
That's not
They
necessarily
mimic.
Yeah, that's not necessarily the way to go. But as an artist, you must know how to grab the bits and pieces that you think, best define you
Right.
as an artist. And then you take that and put your remix on it.
Right.
And just move forward with the positive parts.
Yeah, so as far as like redefining yourself, what is it that struck the nerve in you that said, okay, I need to alter this in me, or I need to, make this change in order to, I guess, present myself to my fans?
Well, I'm so much of an artist that believe not to get stuck in time.
Love it.
And I try my best to make timeless music. You know what I mean? And not so much of a trendy artist, but more of a trendsetter artist.
Love it.
I like to step outside of the box. And sometimes when you step outside of the box, you gain that instant shock value attraction.
Yeah.
And a lot of artists play it safe. I don't like to play it safe. So maybe that's one of, the attributes I have to really maintain my relevancy in this music industry.
Right.
Is because I take chances. And sometimes the chances them don't work.
Right.
Shock no. I mean, Shock made my brother for many years, and sometimes him say, boy, Honorable, no, that not sound right. I don't think you should have do that tune there. So
Do you still do it, or do you follow?
well, I trust Shock's judgment on every single thing. You know what I
that's
mean?
awesome.
So I feel like he's my guy that I go to and say, what do you think, And then will give me his honest opinions, because
that's
my
awesome.
team, we don't have yes people. We have
Yeah.
people.
Say it again.
Yeah, we don't have yes people.
Oh gosh,
You know?
I'm so sick of these yes people, and it's crazy, because then you end up in a ditch somewhere with all these
Yeah.
yes people. You end up dead in a ditch, and people like, oh my God, I didn't know. I had no idea. No, you knew. You just didn't have the courage to speak up and
True
speak
that.
out. You knew the whole time. You knew.
When I feel like you have honest and truthful people around you, that builds your creativity.
It does.
And that they push the envelope, push you a little bit more to go a little bit harder. You know what I mean? And that's what I like about my people, them that surround me.
Yep.
And they will call me out and say, yo, you're wrong, artist. That not right. You know what I mean? And I take it. I I respect that.
Love it. Thanks for saying. We'll be right back. We're going to get into the music when we get back. Honorable in the building.